Hello there and welcome everybody to another episode of The Top Shelf with me, Shantanu D. I know it's been a while since I have made a video, but here I am back again. Work's been keeping me fairly occupied. I've collected a lot of new pens in the past few months. I've traveled a fair bit and I've really picked up some new pens and some older vintage pens and lots of curiosities here and there. But without further ado, this is the Diplomat Elox. It comes in the customary Diplomat box with a tin lid. Sorry about the sound. And a very nice design, sophisticated a pen bed there with a pouch and the nice, really nice Diplomat logo. I really like it. And then you just pull this thing up, which reveals the International Diplomat Guarantee, 2 cartridges which are international, standard international, and this pen I also received a converter which is a branded Diplomat converter. So that's always a nice thing when companies decide to throw in the converter. I think more companies need to do that. So without further ado, this is the Diplomat Elox. Now the Diplomat Elox might remind you of its cousin, the Diplomat Aero. Great design, that Zeppelin sort of design, they stick with that. The difference is that you have these rings which are sort of engraved within the body itself. I don't know if you can tell, but those are orange rings, and the rest of the body is this amazing gunmetal gray, dark gunmetal gray. The clip is a standard clip that Diplomat has across their Aeros. The branding on the cap, of course, is just Diplomat and Germany, like many other pen brands, pardon me, that come out of Germany. Diplomat is a fairly underrated, lesser, I would not say lesser known, but certainly lesser talked about pen company. And they do a lot of innovations, and this one's no different, the Elox. So what does this have? This has, you uncap, it's a pull cap, and it reveals a wonderful number 6 size nib, and some nice design on the nib as well. If I can bring it closer, maybe not. Yeah, I think that's all right, in focus. The grip section is pretty long, and it's a fairly comfortable pen to write with. I'd say it's not that light. It's not exactly a Lamy Safari or say a Pelikan M200 or 205. This is a weighty pen, so for me at least, my handwriting style doesn't allow me to do a very fast handwriting style of writing. But anyway, let's open the pen up, and as I mentioned, it reveals the branded converter, which is a Diplomat one, and the ink, oops, is almost over in this one. I've been using this quite a bit. It's beautiful, beautiful writer as well as beautiful color. Let's now take a look at a sort of a size comparison between the Diplomat Elox and some other pens that you might know of, and see if this works for you. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the Diplomat Elox right on top. Below that is the TWSBI Diamond 580 ALR in Prussian blue. Below that is the venerable Pilot E95, or the Pilot Elite, that is known in some parts of the world. And you have the much loved and clearly much scuffed up Kaweco Lilliput for comparison. So I hope that makes sense for you. Moving on, let's take a look at the writing sample. Now the writing sample, I know I've been using Rhodia paper for a long time. I've been writing in this storyboard paper, which is made by Endless. It's very, very good paper. I believe it is Regalia paper. And let's take a look at some of my scribbles with this Diplomat Elox. Wonderful, wonderful pen, and of course the ink is really complimentary for this pen. Anyway, so the paper, of course, Regalia paper, and the nib is a stainless steel without, which is a pretty common thing in a lot of the Diplomats. I really like this color. This is, of course, Noodler's Southwest Sunset, formerly known as Noodler's Apache Sunset. if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. And good shading on this pen, and the price is about 21,000 or 22,000 rupees in India and about $220 retail in the United States. Of course, these prices will vary according to the vendor that you buy it from, so please take that with a grain of salt. As I mentioned, it's a weighty pen at 43 grams, and of course I measured this on a full converter. And needless to say, it's a real conversation starter, this pen. So many people have talked to me about it and asked me about it, and so it's been fun, carrying this around. It's a fun little pen. As for long writing sessions, I don't think I can handle it for a long writing session, pardon me, but it's comfortable nonetheless, and it's a good thing to rotate in your pen rotation scheme every once in a while, pardon me. And of course, needless to say, the engineering is fantastic, and it's a very, very reliable writer. Let's actually take a look at how it writes a little bit. This is the Diplomat Elox. Let's do some shapes. Don't go by the sound of it. It sounds louder when you record. And then this is the Diplomat Elox. Really no pressure, it just glides through the paper. Of course, the paper is excellent, and needless to say, the ink is absolutely fantastic. Let's now take a look at how this thing writes on just regular sort of copier paper, or the stuff that you get in your offices and in colleges, etc., wherever you may be. This is the Diplomat Elox in fine, and this is a number 6 nib. As you can see, it's got very good flow. This is really no pressure whatsoever. Writes, in fact, I think it writes better on the cheaper quality paper. Let's do the quick fox. Pardon my handwriting. I'm doing this video standing up. The quick brown fox jumps over. Blah 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 blah. You get the point. Great pen. No nonsense, doesn't leak. I've taken it on flights and things like that. It's fallen a couple of times and it's held up really well, no scuffs or anything like that. So all in all, it's a very beautiful pen, and you should get one if you like it. And you can always have another pen, can't you? That's it from my side, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon with another video review of the pens and the things that I like. And I'll catch you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and thank you very much for following me and encouraging me. A lot of you do that, message me and comment. It's very humbling and great to see that, and thank you very much.